right, so let's talk vacuums. This is our mid-tier package. So this one's gonna come with the vacuum itself, some piping, the reel, hose, and I believe some attachments. So just quick overview. This is not gonna be a how-to install video, but just kind of an overview on how creative you can get with it. So the canister comes with a bracket on the back side. The canister probably weighs about 20-25 pounds. You wouldn't want to try to mount this just to drywall. So that's pretty straightforward. Ideally, you'd want to put blocking in, but it's not, I don't think it's 100% necessary because it's not that heavy. And you're really never gonna take it back off the wall. You're just gonna pop this lid off. There's a bag inside to change. Other than that, it doesn't really get disturbed. So that's pretty straightforward. The reel, on the other hand, is definitely gonna need some blocking. The bolts are not 16 inches apart like studs typically would be. So you're gonna need the block behind it. So you're gonna have to do a little modification, cut your drywall, put some blocking in to install it, but it's worth it. I think this is a really clean setup. Rather than just having power and turn it on and off with the vacuum, we ran power down and then I switched this outlet. So this now turns it on and off. So what we do is leave the vacuum on, turn the switch on. It's just more convenient, looks nice, it makes it easier to use. I think that it's just all about the user experience. Okay, something else to mention is that the kit is gonna come with a flex hose. So it'll come from a jumper hose just like this from the reel to the vacuum. We are going to offer this as an a la carte item, so you can easily go on the website and purchase this separately if you want to do a hard plumb. So that'll solve both issues. You can either make it an easy install with a jumper hose or a little more customizable with a hard plumb. And then to do the hard plumbing, other thing I will mention is this reel is really meant for a cuff to slide on here. So the cuff is a slightly different diameter than the internal diameter than the hard plumb fittings. So what I had to do and what you need to do is you trim this part of the reel back slightly, just maybe anywhere from 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch. I can't exactly remember what I took off, but it's approximately that. You can test it. Cut a little bit, see if the fitting fits nice and tight, because what normally happens is the end of this fitting is a little bit small, and when you try to bottom out this hard pipe onto this, it's still a little loose. So by trimming it back, you get further up on the taper, so it's tighter on this fitting. So now it's good and snug. If you're using just a hose like this coming from here to the vacuum and not hard plumbing it, you won't need to do that. That's just for a hard plumbing installation. But anyway, that's just a quick overview. This, like I said, this is like kind of our mid-tier solution. This is probably going to be one of our most popular, I would guess. This is probably my favorite configuration. The one at Helen House, I'm sure Mike can cut to that, little bit of that. It's sitting over here and it actually looks pretty nice as well. But I think this keeps everything nice and compact, and it takes up less wall space because you're going vertically rather than, horizontally. Anyway, I hope that helps. We don't want to get too involved with it, but I think that should give you enough of an idea to get you going and give you some thought of how you'd like to install it in your garage.